Performing Arts Center. Well, there's always something big coming to the stage at Shea's, but did you know about the historic features they have to offer? Well, here to tell us more about how you can tour the ins and outs of this iconic building is Rita Siriani from Shea's. Welcome, Rita. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So tell us more about these historic tours being offered at Shea's this year.
Yeah, it is our centennial celebration, so we have a lot of fun tours. Our first one is coming up February 23rd at 6 p.m. Tickets are $25, and we do groups of 20. So sign up fast, which you can do on our website at shays.org, and they're a lot of fun.
Tell us about the different landmarks of the theater that are actually going to be explored through these tours.
Yeah, we go through everything from the floors to the ceiling. We have so many beautiful pieces of history throughout Shea's, from the paintings on the walls to the statues that you see when you're buying concessions. And we give you all the details from backstage to the front of the theater.
I love it. And obviously, you know, this is Shea's centennial year. We're celebrating 100 years in this historic theater. So obviously, there's tons of stories and a lot of history there. So you mentioned the tours are about 20 people?
Yes.
Okay. And just go to the website to reserve a tour, right?
Yes, and if you are an educational group or a private group, you can also reach out to us at our Shea's box office, and we can work on or arranging a private tour from there.
Nice. Okay, that was great, because I was going to ask how you make these tours accessible for those bigger groups, and that's a perfect way. Then you guys kind of get your own group, right?
Yes, exactly. It's a very fun way to spend an afternoon with one of our historic restorationists.
Is there anything that you've learned from being on this tour that you're like, wow, this is so cool?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite details of Shea's that I learned through the tour is when you look at Shea's, it says the Wonder Theater, and if you look closely at that W, it's actually an upside-down M.
Oh, Madame Miriam.
Yes.
Wicked
Flip it around. Yes.
That's what that's giving. I love it. I love it. It's really cool, and I got to talk with Brian Higgins from Shea's and learn a little bit more of the stories, and you know, one of the original people, you know, kind of that was the president of Shea's, literally slept in Shea's to make sure it stayed around, right?
Yes.
Or you know, how we expanded the stage so that it could be national Broadway touring venue. So there's such cool momentums and memories within the theater, and especially if you've been going to Shea's and going to shows for years, this is just a fun opportunity to learn even more, right?
Yes, it's perfect to get the behind-the-scenes inside scoop of your favorite place to go see theater.
Now, as well as the theatrical shows happening on the stage, Shea's has been doing this free film series, so tell us more about that.
Yeah, so on Sunday, February 22nd, we have Superhero Sunday, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Nice.
At 11 a.m., we have The Incredibles, and then at 2:30, we have Guardians of the Galaxy. Doors will open an hour before each showtime, and concessions will be open for sale.
I love it. And there's also a little craft station within these free film series. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so our arts education and engagement team are going to be doing a lot of fun engagement. There'll be trivia, stickers, coloring, maybe some mask making, so you can equip yourself with a proper mask to be a superhero.
Why was it important for Shea's to make these film screenings free and open to the public?
Yeah, we always want to find a way to get folks in Shea's to enjoy our historic landmark, and also to just have a place to enjoy some time with their family. So yeah, this is free. You can reserve your tickets online.
And, you know, this is a big year for Shea's, obviously, because we're celebrating this 100th year, but also there are some expansions in the works, just making sure that Shea's is as accessible as possible, right?
Yes, that's right.
Tell us more about it.
Yeah, we are working on our capital campaign. We are working to expand the Shea's Buffalo, so that way there'll be more bathrooms, there'll be more concession stands.
And elevators, right?
And elevators, very important. If you go down to Shea 710, we just completed the expansion there, so that way our friends at Musical Fair and our own season can also have an upgraded experience as well. So Shea's is really transforming.
It really is. That new space, Shea 710, is so beautiful. The there was a wonderful job done there, and it's so great that Musical Fair was able to come in there and make that their new home too. Alrighty, so there's more coming to Shea's main stage in the month of March. So for now, we've got these screenings coming up and these historical tours. So now is the time. How long are the tours going to be running for?
The tours are running all year, so they are every month on a Monday at 6 p.m. and you can check out our full schedule at shays.org/historic-tours.
Alrighty, Rita. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about this. Again, such a big year for Shea's, such a beautiful crown jewel in the Western New York area. So to have that and get to go behind the scenes and see all the ins and outs is a really cool thing.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Thank you.
Alrighty. Well, viewers, you can reserve your spot in their next historic tour by visiting shays.org/historic-tours. And you can view their schedule of upcoming film screenings by visiting shays.org/performances/free film series. This segment is sponsored by Shea's Performing Arts Center. Thanks again for coming in, Rita.
Thank you.